Welcome to the Westview High School 4-Year Planning Workshop. Throughout this presentation, we will discuss terminology, how to earn credits, graduation and college A through G requirements, how to read a transcript, and apply the information to a 4-year plan. Westview High School's academic year is divided into terms and quarters. Term 1 is from August through mid-January, and Term 2 is from mid-January through June. This unique 4x4 schedule allows students to take up to 8 different classes throughout the school year. Term 1 includes quarters 1 and 2 and breaks up a class such as English between English 1 and 2. Term 2 is quarters 3 and 4 and can break up a separate class such as Algebra into Algebra 1, 2. Each class gives you the opportunity to earn 5 credits as long as you pass it. As you can see here, this student took English, ENS, Spanish, and ceramics throughout Term 1. They also took Algebra, ENS 3-4, Spanish, and an off-roll during Term 2. This student took a total of 7 different classes because they included their off-roll. In total, this student was able to earn 70 credits throughout their freshman year. Let's take a closer look at earning credits. One class allows you to earn 10 credits because there are 5 credits available per quarter. An example would be English 1, worth 5 credits, and English 2, worth 5 credits. At Westview, we require a minimum of 60 credits to be taken a year, or a 3x3 course schedule. There is a maximum of 80 credits per year, which would be a full 4x4 schedule. The total requirement for graduation from Westview is 230 credits. If we take a look, you'll see that if you do the minimum schedule of 6 classes each year of your 4 years of high school, you'll earn 240 credits of our 230 required, meaning you'll have 10 extra credits. If you did a full schedule of 8 classes each year for your 4 years of high school, you'll earn a total 320 credits of our 230 required, giving you 90 extra credits. There's some additional terminology to consider. Our semester-based classes are classes that last an entire year. Some examples of these would be AP US History and Honors American Literature 1, which lasts throughout Term 1, and AP US History and Honors American Literature, which lasts through Term 2. In total, this class takes an entire year to complete. A term is considered a year for college admissions. When colleges ask for a specific number of years in a course, that refers to our terms. For example, by taking English 1-2 as a freshman, you have completed 1 year of English for the colleges such as UCs and CSUs. So what is needed to graduate from Poway Unified School District? Please spend some time taking a look at the chart below to see the graduation requirements. On this chart, you will see what's needed for admission to college according to California State and University of California System's A through G requirements, which differ slightly from the Poway graduation requirements. It is important to note that in each of these courses you need to receive a grade of C or better in order for it to count. It is helpful to compare the 2 requirements side by side so you can see the differences between graduation requirements and college admissions requirements. One example of the differences is in Section E of the A through G requirements. You will see that in order to be eligible for a CSU or a UC, you need to take 2 years of a language other than English, and 3 years are recommended. This is not required to graduate from Poway schools, but it is important to note if you are looking to apply to the 4-year college. It is also important to understand what is your transcript. It is a permanent record with a student's course history, work in progress, GPA, and a credit summary. We use your transcripts for planning for future courses, staying on track for graduation and any post-high school goals, such as going to the college, joining the military, or attending a trade school. They are also used for car insurance, scholarship applications, and college applications. So what is on your transcript? Starting from the left side, you will see your course history of classes that you have already completed and gotten grades for. Below that, you will see that you have work in progress of classes you are currently taking. In the right column on this example, you'll see your graduation requirements at a credit summary, which tells you what is required to graduate, what you've completed already, the work you have in progress, and what is left or what is needed in order to graduate. At the very bottom, you'll also see your testing history. On the transcript in Part 1 is the course history. Here you can see in a closer view the course code, ID number, title, the grade you received, and the credits that you attempted and the credits that you completed. For this student, you can see that for every class that they attempted, they received the credit. If you were to receive an F, you would not receive any credit for that class. In the blue box in the bottom corner, you can see the codes for the different classes and what they mean. On the transcript, you will also see the Work in Progress section. It looks very similar to the other sections, but there is no grades and no credit completed yet because you are still taking the course and not yet received a grade. Anything that you are enrolled in for quarters 3 and 4 in this example will show up in the Work in Progress section. You'll also see in the box described earlier the graduation requirements and the total credit summary. So what is not included on your transcript? There will not be progress report grades. Also, classes that were taken in middle school, such as math or foreign language, will not show up. When a student passes the higher level in high school, it validates that you've already completed the lower levels. Some examples of this would be Algebra 3-4, validating that you've already taken and passed Algebra 1-2, and Spanish 3-4, validating that you've already taken and passed Spanish 1-2. Again, course validation is when a student takes the higher level course and colleges recognize the highest level as equivalent to the total number of years. Here's an example. Algebra 1-2 and Geometry were taken in middle school, and Algebra 3-4, AFA, and AP Calc were all taken in high school. To a college, this shows that you've taken 6 years of math. Similarly, Spanish 1-2 was taken in middle school, and Spanish 3-4 and 5-6 was taken in high school. To a college, this shows you've taken 3 years of Spanish. Many college applications have a question such as, did you take a math or foreign language in middle school? This would be the spot where a student can indicate the courses that you have taken. In order to fully understand your GPA, you should know the difference between an academic GPA and the unweighted GPA. For the academic GPA, it includes all academic courses from freshman year through senior year, except for physical education, school services such as TA or office aid, and planning and leadership courses. You can add an additional point for any AP courses and for Honors American Literature. For example, an A would be equal to 5 points in these classes. Your unweighted GPA is exactly the same, except you do not get any additional points for an AP class or for Honors American Literature. Therefore, the maximum you could have is a 4.0. For UC and CSU schools, all A through G subjects completed in 10th and 11th grade are counted into the GPA. Some CSU campuses will allow quarter 1 of 12th grade. However, grades earned for courses completed in 9th grade are not counted into the GPA. If the course was completed with a grade of C or better, however, it can be used to meet the subject requirements. When considering weighted credit, students can earn up to 8 semesters of honors points. A maximum of 4 semesters of honors courses taken in grade 10 are assigned honors grade points. Below is an example. You'll see that AP Calc AB1 gives you 1 semester of honors points, and AP Calc AB2 gives you another semester of honors points. This is a total of 2 semesters of honors points. Next, we will dive into the 4-year plan and how to create one.